in 2015, so an effort to boost purchasing power. Le Figaro takes a look at what options the government actually has. It's pretty limited in terms of what it can do.
And the government has been trying to sort out its economic policies, like you've been saying. But from within the Socialist Party, a lot of the more left-leaning members are attacking the government, saying they're too pro-business.
That's right. And according to Les Echos, the business paper, this pressure from these rebellious socialists, as they're called, is starting to worry the business community. At least this man right here, Pierre Guettaz, he's the head of France's biggest employers association, MEDEF. Now, he's worried that the government might backtrack on its pacte de responsabilité, this responsibility pact with businesses to boost job creation and growth. Now, he's been very critical of the deal, but now, according to Les Echos here, he's saying, actually, this is the solution. So it's quite a turnaround for Guettaz, who, remember, just a couple of weeks ago was reprimanding the government for this pact.
Everyone's been reprimanding the government, haven't they? These rebellious socialists, though, they haven't won just yet, according to Aujourd'hui en France.
That's right. Aujourd'hui en France says that, first of all, the government insists that it's not going to change anything. It's going to stick to its policy. But also you can read here that these rebellious socialists are actually facing criticism from within the Socialist Party. It's very complicated. They're getting
a chain of criticism.
Exactly. Now, people within the Socialist Party are telling these rebellious socialists to pipe down, and they're trying to put pressure on them. To quote one of these guys, he's saying that part of the left, so he means the left of the left, is in the dark. They need to understand that the government can't just listen to the left of the left, and they also need to know that businesses aren't the enemy, but they might have a hard time convincing the communists of this. Let's take a look at the L'Humanité. That's a communist paper. It has this figure that it actually took from the Financial Times, and that is that from April to June, the dividends that French companies distributed to shareholders increased by 30%. So according to L'Humanité, clearly business is pretty good.
Okay, let's move on to, this is a story that's been a bit of a water cooler talking point here in France the last couple of days. An assault on a Saudi prince's convoy just outside Paris on Sunday night.
That's right. It's an incredible story. It's all over the French press still today. Let's take a look at Le Parisien. Takes a look at the police investigation into these ring road robbers. Now, it's of course, a lot of focus on who this Saudi Arabian citizen is. It's not entirely clear whether or not he's a diplomat, a prince, even whether or not he was with the convoy, and as well as the robbers that carried out this attack. Aujourd'hui en France says it was a very precise, unprecedented operation, a lightning assault. So they made off with 250,000 euros in cash and a bunch of sensitive documents, these mysterious sensitive documents. What were they? That's not entirely clear quite yet. You can see here, Aujourd'hui en France, Le Parisien is talking about a commando of between 5 and 8 men who took a lot of risks and who probably had some insider help. Now, a lot of papers are wondering whether this is just organized crime or something more serious, but Le Parisien is actually quite worried about what the repercussions will be, especially in terms of the image that Paris has as a safe city. And Le Parisien says that, well, for some foreigners, Paris already has a bad reputation. For instance, supposedly in China, tourists are actually afraid they're going to be robbed the minute they leave the airport.
There have been a lot of robberies. Let's just have a couple of seconds for this incredible photo from the front page of L'Humanité from August 19th, 1944.
That's
70th
right. The
anniversary.
citizens of Paris rose up. You can see that incredible black and white photo there. Today marks the 70th anniversary of the beginning of the liberation of Paris, so it lasted until August 25th, and actually, if you're in Paris, there'll be a ceremony on August 25th.
No, we'll have more for you on that in the next couple of days. Thanks very much, Flo, and thanks to you for watching. We'll be back in a couple more minutes with a bit more news for you.